Okay, so today I'm starting a new build. Obviously, with my little short that I put out yesterday, um, this build is in conjunction with that right there. So I've got the Death Star, I've got the AT-ST, which I'm going to end up doing that one later. But the small little TIE fighter, I picked this one up today, so I'm going to start with this one. And knock this one out and then open up the Death Star. I've been trying to figure out how to do the Death Star, and I figured I'd do a room or two and then videos that way. Because if I do the entire build the way I normally do, that video would be 20 hours long. Because there's way too much to that. It's going to take me at least a week and a half. That would mean I'd have 40 to 50 hours worth of video that I'd have to, yeah, I ain't doing that. So I'll probably knock out little videos, but I'm gonna start with this one because I wanted this. This is supposedly the, just knocked over Darth. This is supposed to be the Falcon that fits in the Death Star, in the hangar where the Y-Wing, or not the Y-Wing, the Imperial shuttle sits. So you can either have the Imperial shuttle or you can have this one. So I'm going to build this one and then get into that. So here we go. All right, this one's all finished. Looking at this right here, this build was actually kind of fun. What's crazy about this one, though, is how solid this little build is. I mean, this thing is very much, if I can get it off the stand, gravity holds it in the stand, so it's... Okay, so because there's actually almost 1,000 pieces here, this thing's actually got some heft to it. Once it sits on the little stand, it kind of fits itself in there fairly nicely. The weight holds on to it. About the only place where it's a little flimsy is here, this little section right here. Everything else in here is extremely well put together. Also the fact that where the stand actually goes, that actually will connect and seat. So it does make it a little bit more interesting. I am very interested in seeing how this looks inside the that I'm having a brain fart. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, the only thing wonky about this, there's no landing gear. So obviously it's just gonna sit, I guess, which actually, that's not bad. That'll sit just fine once it's in there, I think. So the stand was kind of interesting. Again, the little 25 years. Here's one little other interesting aspect. Inside, now, you can't find any of this stuff unless you take this completely apart. But inside, in the instructions, wherever this little section is, shows these are actually inside the ship. So you can pause that and read that if you want. And basically this is the Chewbacca, R2, and C-3PO playing the holographic game. And then there's another one. And this is right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this was C-3PO, Leia, and Han Solo talking. Everybody knows that one. And then this one here was Luke and Obi-Wan training. So kind of interesting. Let me get this to where it's actually seeable. You guys can pause that for that one. All right. Like I said, this one's all finished, so looking forward to getting this one done. Somebody is trying to get my attention. What do you want? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go on. Anyway, so this one's all done. Trace got on camera. Yep, you. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the that one over there, as you can see right there. Whoa, that one back there. All right. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one. Death Star coming up.